Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. Thank you for joining me. On the 22nd of August, we've got a full moon, another one, in Aquarius. Unusual to get two full moons in the same sign. We had one at 1 degree of Aquarius, and now we get one at 29 degrees and 36 minutes of Aquarius. So the Aquarian energy is super strong because not only that, we've got Saturn in Aquarius and Jupiter is conjunct this full moon, blue moon in Aquarius. So what does this mean? Well, Aquarius very much relates to frequency. And so much is being talked about now of the field, the unified field, the frequency that you're putting out. If you put out an energy of kindness and generosity and love, you'll find that that frequency just comes back to you automatically. So you're being asked at the time of this full moon to notice, to become aware of the kind of frequency, the kind of energy that you're putting out, not only in your actions, but also in your thoughts, your words. Aquarius is an air sign, so it rules the thinking element, the element of thought, the element of communications. What are you thinking? Are you aware of what you're thinking? Are you aware? Can you become conscious the minute you feel like, my energy's suddenly gone down? What was I thinking in that moment? So it's about frequency and it's about becoming aware, because full moons always shine a light on something that maybe you've not been fully aware of. What else has Aquarius to do with? Aquarius has to do with being all right with not fitting in. We want to belong. We want to get a sense of belonging. That's a natural, for most of us, a human desire. But we've got to learn the difference of when it's okay to go along and belong, so to speak, and when you're going along and it's just cutting you up inside, it's not for you. Are you willing now to not fit in, to say, hey, I'm reminded of this quote by Albert Einstein. The person who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The person who walks alone is likely to find himself or herself in places no one has ever seen before. So it can feel like a lonely path. I think many of us are feeling like, this is lonely in many ways. But are you going to go with the crowd and get lost in the crowd? Or are you going to be the unique you? Are you ready to be not normal? As Maya Angelou famously said, if you're always trying to be normal, you'll never know how amazing you are. So be ready to discover your amazingness at this time. There is a trine from Uranus, ruler of Aquarius, Uranus in Taurus, shaking things up. We've had a lot of shakeups with wildfires, with water, with COVID, with Delta, with variants, with uprisings. It's going on everywhere. And I anticipate that this is going to continue. But we have a wonderful trine aspect from Uranus at the time of this full moon to Mars and Mercury in Virgo. So if you can ground yourself, do whatever it takes to be present in your physical body, to remember to breathe, to connect with Mother Earth. I was feeling a little, shall we say, out of sorts a little this morning, and I just put my feet on Mother Earth. And within seconds, I felt so much calmer and so much better. So do whatever it takes to get into your body and to trust that you're being guided. And the connection with the animals and the earth at this time is especially powerful. So use it in your ritual. If you do a ritual for the full moon, this is going to be exceptionally strong. It's also a time when we can begin to see that social circles, social connections are beginning to change. There's a strong desire to find your tribe. But it's very important to remember that you being you, the unique you, flying your flag. So I would never have been able to channel the Pleiadians without some kind of willingness of just saying, all right, let it all hang out. And it was a huge risk to go public with it. Take the risk. Go public with who you are. Don't hide in privacy. Don't hide in fear. And I think I'd like to close really with Scott Peck's quote, which is, let's share our similarities and celebrate our differences. That is the message of this full moon, or one of the messages of the full moon in Aquarius. Thank you for liking the video, commenting. I always read all your comments. Sharing and subscribing. And I hope you can feel my heart frequency beaming over love to you. Bye for now.